20 ways to develop a positive mindset. Tip number 1. Commit to the long term. Developing a positive mindset is not done overnight. Make sure to commit to the long term to really reap the benefits. Tip number 2. Start today. Start as soon as possible and do not delay. Also remember that you can be positive 100% of the time, not just when alone while meditating. Tip number 3. Write affirmations. Create empowering affirmations that lift you into a positive mindset. Make these as personal as you can. Tip number 4. Use rhythm. Rhythm is a good way to really let positive affirmations sink into your subconscious. Make a poem out of your affirmations. Tip number 5. Understand the mind. Read and research about how the mind and the subconscious mind operates. This will expand your awareness. Tip number 6. Get inspired. Read the books of great people or look at inspirational works of art. Do anything to get inspired and energized. Tip number 7. Start meditating. Meditation is the ultimate tool to help you to observe and reduce limiting thoughts and emotions. Tip number 8. Exercise regularly. Exercise is badly needed for health. You cannot be happy while in ill health. Tip number 9. Tend to diet. Like exercise, diet plays an essential part in emotional and mental health. Find out what foods are right for you. Tip number 10. Be mindful. Pay attention to your breath and to your surrounding environment at regular intervals. This will subtly reduce stress and increase positivity. Tip number 11. Choose your friends carefully. Your friends have a direct impact on your thoughts. Make sure you choose friends that are positive in nature and that don't drag you down. Tip number 12. Do what makes you happy. As simple as it sounds, remember to find what makes you happy and do it regularly, whatever it may be. Tip number 13. Learn to say no. A large part of what makes people unhappy is that they try to please other people. Saying no is a fulfilling and wholesome process that most people need to practice. Tip number 14. Be creative. Art and creative writing are among the best ways to expand your creativity and express yourself. This will help to build a positive mindset. Tip number 15. Manipulate the external environment. Try to create a minimalist environment in your room and workspace that is conducive to a positive mindset. Tip number 16. Journal your thoughts. Journaling is a good way to document how you are feeling and express yourself. Tip number 17. Communicate. Do not bottle up your thoughts and emotions. Communicating with someone you trust can be a good way to work through internal blockages. Tip number 18. Travel. Traveling can be a great way to see other cultures and to get away from the stresses of modern life. It also lets you see that there is an entirely different way of doing things. Tip number 19. Express gratitude. Being grateful for what you have is the missing component of the law of attraction. It will make your manifestations much easier and your life more enjoyable. Tip number 20. Avoid advertising and technology in general. Advertising is full of subconscious messages that are not ours. Reduce technology and exposure to advertising so that you can program yourself with positive messages.